Hey there, people. How the frig are you guys doing today? It's Friday. Gotta look at sales on Friday. Except for we didn't get the flyer, so fuck it. Anyway, today is my first 11 hour out of 2 shifts, and it's gonna be a busy one. Even though it's minus 15 out, it's gonna be a busy one. Calling for snow today, so chances are tonight when I get off work, I'm gonna have to come home and fire up the blower and blast the driveway to guarantee that I can get out tomorrow. Oh well. And yeah, last night we played Grand Theft Auto, which I probably shouldn't have done. I should just went to bed, but I was a little excited about figuring some stuff out about Rockstar's network topology, that kind of or network algorithm, I should say, that kind of interests me, and I wanted to see if I could exploit it, and turns out I can. Nice. Basically what I discovered is if you have a shitty connection, it won't put you in a room on a public server with a bunch of people with a good connection. It knows the difference between an LPB and an HPW. Awesome. They don't want no HPWs with LPBs. Therefore, if you're an HPW, it'll put you in your own public server by yourself. Some of you are probably sitting there going, Adam, what the fuck's an LPB and an HPW? LPB equals low pinging bastard. HPW equals high pinging whore. Yeah, so if you're a high pinging whore, they don't want you in rooms with low pinging bastards because you're gonna cause some mega lag spikes while the server tries to balance. Because for some reason, Rockstar still hasn't figured out how to optimize their network so that when you're playing a game with someone with shitty internet, it can somehow rebalance the latency and allow everybody to coexist. This is the issue we have when we play with Sarah because she's on shitty internet. This is the issue we have with when we play with Aussie Life, with Aussie Undertaker, if you will, because he lives across the pond, down complete polar opposite from us. So because of that, we get network lag when we play with them. However, last night, when I started the server, I used basically, if you will, a lag switch to reduce the efficiency of my internet, allowing me to only have certain amount of juice to play with, and it put me in a server by myself, a high latency server, and everybody else joined, and not one single person complained that someone was clipping. It worked perfectly. On top of that, it was a public server, so guess what? We could do all of the public free roam shit. So good. We got to try the new mission out where you basically get a ramp car and you blow up cop cars. We got to try the whole stealing of exotic cars and selling them to make money. We got to do the biker gang dope selling operation. You know, we got to try all this stuff out and enjoy it for what it was, without 1, latency, without 2, assholes with hacks causing problems, shooting fully automatic rocket launchers and being in God mode. And it was a good time. Rockstar's got a solid product. They just got to step up to security and quit allowing hackers to get away with the bullshit they do. Like if they spent as much time updating their cheat detection algorithms versus the amount of time they spend on developing new content and stealing shit from other companies, then it'd probably be pretty good. Hell, this latest update, like DK, he converted his Elegy car into basically the Fast and the Furious Skyline from Fast and the Furious 2. It's a silver Skyline with the blue stencil up the side, and it's a Skyline. It's got it's a fucking Skyline. Bang on. They also have the ramp car from Fast and the Furious, can't remember which one. You know, a lot of it's inspired by that movie. A lot of the add-ons they put into it. So they seem to be doing a lot of rip-off stuff lately, like Tron, the last update with the bikes. They ripped off Road Rash for the biker update, where you can now swing a weapon on your bike and knock people down, which is really fun, by the way, like a lot of fun. So it's like one of those things where they seem to like to take from everywhere else rather than invent their own shit, which is kind of fucked. But hey, they're Rockstar Games and they'll do whatever the fuck they want. When lawsuits come in, they got their lawyers to deal with it, right? Anyway, I gotta get my car started because it's almost time to head off to work. Put in my time for today, and then come back tonight, probably blow the driveway, get some sleep, go back in tomorrow, put in another 11 hours, good times. But yeah, the stream yesterday was, we only did one mission. That was the ramp car mission, just because we wanted to try it out. Other than that, it was all selling cars and dope. It was a good time. Real good time. And it's something that, using this technique, and I'll show that after the after work, I'll show you exactly how to do it through my gaming rig. That way there you guys can get a feel for it. And if you want to do it yourself, you can. Because it's a free program that you need to lag switch the shit out of your internet. And anybody can get into a pub server. There's other methods too. Like you can actually block public access through your router. And what'll happen is you'll go to connect online. And you'll be able to get an online server. But nobody will be able to connect to you because the routers are, the ports are closed. So that's pretty cool. But anyhoozle, I'm going to go ahead and fire up the car. And then let's get our asses out of here. And asses, because we all have, whatever. I'm not going to analyze that. I'm fucking tired. I'm going to stop by the store today and grab a box of Monster and shit. And then we'll get into work. Alright, let's go. Looks like the roads weren't salted or sanded or anything, or drag plowed for that matter. So should be a slippery fucking ride to work again today. Almost lost her a couple times yesterday after I turned the camera off, so we'll have to take her a little easier going in. Oh, holy shit, a little more choking. Fuck, she might have started. Jesus. That's a chilly fart right there for you. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but the suction cup's not on the window anymore because it fell off, and I don't think I can mount it back to the window unless I move it off to the side or something. Let me try that out. Well, that seems to hold. Okay. Never mind. Alrighty. Ah, fuck. I forgot my phone at home. Oh, fuck it. Anyway, today is yet another exciting day. Got the camera remounted. Well, that's why I wouldn't mount in the old location. There's ice buildup underneath the camera mount. Just realize that now. Wonder how the hell that happened. Probably the heat from the wind, from this windscreen defroster, hitting the rubber from the suction cup, building up constipation underneath it, freezing, and then creating a gouge to break the seal, causing the suction cup to release. At least that's about as scientific of an explanation as I can give. So, it is what it is. Currently minus 19 degrees Celsius out. It's supposed to warm up today though, so guess we'll see what happens. I imagine it's going to be cold as fuck in the office. Yeah, this manual centered steering shit that I'm going through right now is kind of weird with the car, where it's not bringing the tires back to the center like it was doing over the summer. Come on, there we go. Just a little bit slippery out. Like I said, I'm going to stop off at the corner store on my way in, get some Monster energy drink, and tonight after work I'll definitely show you. Oh fuck, someone's extension cord in the middle of the road. Wouldn't doubt it if they drove off and forgot they were plugged into their block heater. Did you guys see that? Fuck. Yeah, extension cord laying right in the middle of the road. Somebody probably backed out of their driveway with their car still plugged in. Luckily they didn't rip the oil. It looked like it was just an extension cord. Ripped the block heater clean out of their car, eh? Everything's stiff on the car right now. The accelerator pedal stick, the stiff. The fucking steering stiff. Brakes are quick to fucking lock up in ABS on me. It's a bitter cold out. Oh man, speaking of bitter colds, I think I'm coming down with something. Hey, check it out, it's somebody with a lot of money. Porsche. Bet you those things cost a pretty penny, eh? The Porsche SUV. Can't imagine they picked that up for no $30,000. Never understood that. Why are pickup trucks and vans and SUVs more expensive than a full-size car? Probably the same amount of material goes into making them. If anything, vans and SUVs is mostly cargo space, so it's less shit. Guess you get charged by practical use, or practicality, if you will. Oh, here we go. See that truck way up at the front? What he wants to do is he wants to go down the street over there. So he's going to block the entire on-ramp, waiting for his opportunity to cut across a bunch of lanes. And there he goes. Just to realize he can't do what he wants to. Oh, there he goes. That's fucking great. They got one side of the street all scraped and plowed, the other side still dicked. The plow truck never made his way back or some nonsense. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, let's see if we can get into the store here. Park this back right here. Alright, I'm gonna head inside, get my shit, and I'll talk to you guys after work, alright? Peace the frig out. Alrighty, people, the first long shift is done. She was a busy fucker today, too, but we made it. We're scot-free. We are done for the day. Yay. Got a winter warning today. I was told by a couple co-workers that you're in early tomorrow, eh? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, I want to get up extra early. And I'm like, why? You're going to call me in extra early? And they can't. Like, fuck, I'm working 11 hours tomorrow. Fuck off. And they're like, no, we're in for a blizzard tonight. And I'm like, what? A blizzard? What are you talking about? Yeah, apparently some freaking snowfall is coming up from, I don't know, somewhere south of us. And it's supposed to like whitewash the entire northern Ontario from Bracebridge up. So they told me I might want to get out of bed a little bit earlier tomorrow and maybe run the snowblower so I can actually get my car out of the driveway so I can make it to work on time and not get written up. Welcome to Canada, people. Welcome to Canada. Enjoy your snow days while you have them now, kiddies, because when you get older, bosses don't care. Whole objective to work is basically to wake up early, bust your ass, get in there, fucking do a job for minimum wage so you can make somebody else fucking richer. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Seriously, would love to start my own business, but the only thing I can think of starting is a vape shop, and in this town here with the 3 vape shops, I've already talked to all 3 owners and business is piss. That's barely enough to keep the hydro running. Because remember, commercial hydro is more expensive than residential hydro. And the only difference between, or commercial power I should say, for the Americas, not the Ontarians, but for the people in America who are like, what the fuck is hydro and why are you calling water that? No, that's what we call our electricity here up in Canuckistan. Well, in this part anyway. Call it hydro. The companies who deliver it's Hydro One and other hydro companies, and even though a lot of the power we get now is from wind and coal, barely any of it comes from the Niagara Dam, but you know, whatever. So because of this, commercial electricity is more expensive than residential electricity, and the only difference between the two is one is called residential electricity and one is called commercial electricity. There's no difference in tolerances, the panel inside the building, nothing. It's all 110 amp service, it's all fucking same breakers, same everything, same outlets. Your vacuum at home will plug in at work and operate. The only difference is the label on it, and by labeling it different, they can charge you more. It's kind of like tap water versus spring water, right? Don't think there's a difference in that shit. Legally, they don't have to pull the water from a spring. There is no regulations on tap water, but they want to regulate e-cigarettes. Go government, just saying. And like, I was looking at power requirements and all that, and to run a vape shop, it would cost me about $450 to $500 a month in electricity. Okay. On top of that, I had to rent a place. Cheapest place I found to rent would cost me about $1,000 a month just for the building, and I'd have to sign a 1-year lease. So if I decide to shut the business down after 6 months because it's just not working, well, I'm stuck with that fucking cocksucker for another 6 months. I gotta make that bitch work. On top of that, I need product in the store. Kind of need a startup capital for that. So I decided to go to the bank a while back. That's been all the bank runs that I've been doing. Trying to see about maybe getting a little buzzy loan. See about starting up fucking the vape shop. Got a name for it. I got a juice line for it. I was gonna do my juices, but I was gonna have them done in a laboratory so I could beat regulations. Make that the house brand juice, and then bring in companies like 12 Monkeys and Illusions and 7 Monks and a bunch of other ones that I have, and gonna talk to John over at VIP and get him on board and start selling a boatload of fucking e-juice and shit. Get the ball rolling, get something new going in this town. But fucking cost, man, versus the amount of vapors in this town. Now a lot of my friends vape, and I'm sure if they realized I was running a store, they'd probably come to me as a loyalty thing, but yeah, it's just the startup capital alone's a bitch, and the locations that are available to run a business in this town are kind of slim and few. Like, you want a place with good parking, You want a place with good foot traffic. So, you know, people look at the store and go, hey, what the fuck is this? And they come inside and go, oh, you guys sell electronic cigarettes. Well, I don't smoke right now, but my friend smokes. Maybe I'll get my friend to come in here and check you out. And then the friend comes in and goes, yeah, fuck, I want to quit. Get me a dart. And it's like, yay, a sale. You know, that's how this shit works. You have a flashy name, some fucking signs that glitter and light up, catches someone's eye, they come in, check out the product, and they don't want it. They know someone who's thinking about it, and they send their buddy in, and the buddy pulls the trigger and gets on the vape, and you walk them through it, and next thing you know, you're fucking slinging darts. Slinging e-darts. Then your main commodity is the juice, because 90% of the people who start vaping, they only buy one device, but they're always coming back for that nectar. That's sweet tank nectar, eh? That's what it's all about. So I thought about it, and I was like, well, fuck, I don't have the money to do it, because it's going to be fucking expensive, and I would need to start. And I was thinking I was just going to work there myself. Fuck hiring an employee. I was just going to run the shit myself. Go in there Monday to Saturday, close on Sundays, work 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday. Saturday, do 9 to 5, and fuck, shut her down. And if there was more requests for longer hours, then I'd stay open longer hours. If business picked up and I could afford to hire a monkey, then I'd pick up a monkey or two. Let them run the business while I sat at home and played video games all day. Let them make money for me. Become the guy who fucking employs the minimum wagers and makes them do all the work for me while I fucking sit at home and get rich. That's the way to fucking do it. Start your own business. Get it booming if you can. And then once you got it booming, then at that point there is when you say hire people, and then you get rich while they're making the minimum wage, giving this exact same rant on their own YouTube channels. You know what I mean? You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't no working. That's the way you do it. Your money for nothing and your chicks for free, bitch. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys when I get home. I'm almost there. Peace. Before I go inside, I'm actually going to take my wipers and lift them off the windshield. Just so they don't freeze there and get all fucked up more than they are. Always a good idea in the winter, people. Preserves your wipers. Keeps the rubber attached to them. Peel all this fucking ice off of them. There we go. Alright. Let's go inside. Let's stoop it out. Make something for dinner. Ooh, I have packages. Cool. Okay, that one there's my e-juice recipe for French toast. That much I know. This one here, I have no idea. So, cool. Alrighty, let's crack into this box. Alrighty, so in the package was some more glycerin. 1,000 ml. Didn't need it, but they sent it to me anyway. It wasn't even on the way bill, so bonus. Bought some flavorings. You know, French toast. This is the stuff that they use and the kind that I like. And some sweetener. So I want to try some stuff with this. Apparently it works really good. Doesn't fucking clog your coils. Also, they sent me a new syringe for the heroines. No, I'm kidding, people. This is what I use to measure. Basically, a lot of these flavorings require 10%. And I make 30 ml bottles, so 10% of 30 ml. 3 milliliters. Fill this bitch up with flavoring, squirt it into a bottle, add your base and your nicotine, and fucking Bob's your uncle. And in the other package was this. These are the batteries they were supposed to send me with that Limitless Lux from efun.tap. And they sent me a charger to charge them all in. Fucking sweet of them, eh? Oh man, I'd buy them dinner. You know, if they didn't live on the other side of the pond. Just saying. The IntelliCharger i4. What the fuck do you got? Twice the charging speed of the i4 charger. Oh, cool. Active current redistribution. ACD technology. Oh. Compatible with a bunch of batteries. Charging program optimized for IMRs. Automatic current selection based on the battery capacity. Automatic identification of non-rechargeable lithium batteries. Oh, fuck my tits. What a nice little battery charger. I remember reading a review on these batteries saying people are having problems charging them right out of the box. They're like, they don't fucking work. Okay, I'm just going to show you here. There's actually a piece of cellophane covering it. I wonder if people were not removing that cellophane thinking that that's the actual wrap on the battery. That's like transportation protection, even though it comes in a cardboard box. They also shield it still in case the cardboard box gets breached. Nothing will make contact with that tip and potentially short the battery, causing it to explode. Alrighty guys, well I said I was going to show you how to do the Grand Theft Auto cheat or hack or whatever you want to call it. Basically the exploit so that you can go ahead and go into a free roam server that's public, so you can do all the CEO shit and the MC Club shit. I said that earlier in the video. I'm not going to include that in this video. However, it's uploaded on Skaven Games right now, and I'll put a link to that video down below. Or maybe, like, I don't know if I can actually, no I can't. But I'll put a link down below if you want to check that shit out. And I'm going to go ahead and end it here. So hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, down below they go. And until next time, people, keep on vlogging.